Hi, common viewers. Welcome to Strictly for You. I invite you to a journey in understanding a word that is commonly used but seldom understood. Behind every word, there's the conceptual meaning, and then there's that ends up being through the passing of time, just a general meaning. So, which is just maybe a lot of times it's just at the utilization level. So you find us that we hear a word, and because we heard the context in which it was used, we assume we know the meaning. Or we just ask somebody and they say what they say, and we assume we know the meaning. But it's easy to understand the meaning of words. That's why we have things like etymology. So the word that I want to talk about is the word Amen. The word Amen is commonly used in what is classified as the Abrahamic religions. You hear the word Amen or Amen or Amin, different ways in which it is said. The very first time you encounter that word in the Bible, I think it's when this group of people that is said to have stayed in Egypt for a couple of hundreds of years, this group that is now migrating to a land that is called Canaan, which is named after Canaan, the person. When they are journeying into this land, which they call the land of milk and honey, the land that drinks of the rain of heaven. When they are journeying into this land, when they are about to go in, there's a declaration that goes forth that says one group must stand on Mount Ebal, and one part of the group must stand on Mount Gerizim. This group of people is made of 12 tribes. So they're separated. The other stands at Mount Gerizim. The other stands at Mount Ebal. And there's these blessings and curses that are about to be pronounced. And written also on stone. And when these blessings and curses are being pronounced, you first hear the response with the word Amen. But you are not told what the word Amen means. You can read that and maybe assume you know what it means, or ask somebody and they just say to you, it means so be it. But that's not fully what it means. And to understand the word Amen, you might need to do some bit of self-education. It was Dr. Isaac Asimov who said, self-education, I firmly believe, is the only kind of education there is. So let's journey back to where the word comes from. The word comes from the very same place that you find these people journeying from. The word is Amen or Amun in that language of the land in Egypt. Of course, today you call it Egypt, but that is a very anglicized word. And because it's very anglicized, even the meaning of the word Egypt is lost. But just to summarize, you can find this in our other episodes. The word Egypt is from the word het karpata. Het has a meaning. Ka has a meaning. Pata has a meaning. So over the passing of time, through transliterations into different languages, this word today is called Egypt. So going to the word Amen, you first find it in Egypt. And what does the word Amen in the Egyptian context means? The concept behind Amen means hidden. When you take a grain of seed and plant it in the ground and it's hidden, that state is called Amen. When the sun is setting, that state is called Amen. Actually, even in the very 5 principles of aspects, states of consciousness in Egyptian literature, the Kepa, the Un, the Ra, the Aten, and the Amen, those are different states of consciousness. And aspects or also principles of deity. But I'm just focusing on Amen. Amen or Amun, that is a state where something becomes hidden or buried. When you take a grain of seed, when you take a seed and plant it in the ground and hide it, it then comes alive. That state is called Amen. So, that's where the concept comes from. And it speaks to, before a thing can come to life, it has to go to the state of being hidden. Even in the process of reproduction, the seed that leaves the man into the womb of a woman, into the woman, let me just put it that way. The seed that leaves man and goes into a woman stays hidden and bears life until what has been planted comes out. It's the very same principle in nature, a thing being planted. It stays hidden. And then you start seeing that life come forth. It's a very natural thing. The earth brings forth fruit by itself. I'm quoting the Christ now. So, in the book of Revelations, when you read this statement that is said to have been made by the Christ, he says, I am the Amen, the hidden one. So the word Amen, I submit to you, it does not mean so be it. It means so be it, hidden. Hence, even the Christ calls himself the hidden one, the treasure that is inside the earthen vessel. And the earth brings forth fruit by itself. Thank you.